From Phoenix Field to the DCU Center in Worcester, it's Massachusetts Pirates football. Tonight, for the first time ever, the Pirates take on the Sioux Falls Storm. Hello again, everybody. I'm Mick Moninghoff, joined by Sean Louisow, former Pirates linebacker. Glad you're with us for some Pirates football tonight. Well, Sean, the Pirates are back from a two-game road trip. They won in San Diego, but lost in Arizona. So now their record stands at 5-3 as we get to the midpoint of the season. So as I look at this record and what the Pirates have accomplished, what's your midterm grade for the Pirates?
Mick, I know we talked before the game. I would give the Pirates a B. Hot start. Started off the season great. We had some injuries. We had some things we had to battle through. Lost a couple at home, lost a couple on the road, but there's some things we need to clean up here to be at that A level.
Well, some of the players will have to step up to take the load off of Alejandro Benefield and Thomas Owens if that grade point average is going to go up. In particular, maybe on the defense, Lucas Dennis, who has a couple of picks this year, and offensively, maybe wide receiver Isaac Zico.
Isaac Zico, man, we know he can play. We know he can make plays. If you got a guy like Owens on the offense, you know the defense is going to be zoning in on him, locking in on him. So for guys like Zico to step up, Martez in the backfield to step up, that's going to allow Owens to be able to make those big plays downfield.
Well, the man who guides the Pirates through any rough water in the second half is the head coach. That is Rashawn Kaiser. He's standing by with a third member of our team in Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. First off, Coach, you take on Sioux Falls. They're 500 coming into this matchup. What does the squad need to do just to get a win?
Just be efficient on offense, take care of the football, making sure we're not turning the ball over. Defense, we got to stop 26. He's a main factor on offense, so we got to make sure we swarm around him, make tackles. And special teams to be special. Make sure Peterson making all his kicks on field goals.
And, you've added 3 new defensive players to the roster for this matchup. How can they just help you to slow down this Storm offense?
Just do their job. They're good football players. They only had a couple days of practice this week, so we're not expecting too much from them. We're just coming in, just playing their part, being a lineman assignment football, and just making sure they're doing what they got to do.
All right, well, Coach, good luck this evening.
Thank you.
Back to you.
All right, thanks, Leverett. Well, tonight at Sioux Falls, they come in with a mark of 4-4, and when you look at Sioux Falls, it's like looking in the mirror. The stats are identical with the Pirates and the Storm, but the man that really makes them go is the IFL Special Teams Player of the Year, Nate Chavius. He had a 53-yard kickoff return last week against the Frisco Fighters in a loss. I think if you slow him down, you got a good chance.
If you look at the two teams, Mick, who have always been IFL teams, who have always been on top, it's Sioux Falls and Arizona. Sioux Falls, no matter how their record is, they're always going to come in championship caliber, well coached. They're going to have some guys who can play. But if the Pirates want to staple themselves as the top team in this league, this is the team you have to beat. Coming off a little road trip, this would be the game to win here at home.
Well, the Pirates do have 3 new players on the defensive side tonight. One of the reasons, take a look at the Physical Therapy Innovations injury update. You'll see that Williams, Pittman, Hughes, all on IR. So that's one of the reasons you'll see new faces in the Pirates lineup tonight. And with that, let's take a look at the Berkshire Bank starting lineups.
Harold Brantley, defensive tackle, University of Missouri.
Stacy Keeley, defensive line, University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Titus Davis, defensive lineman, University of Central Florida.
Reggie Floyd, defensive back, Virginia Tech.
Cheeto Norris, defensive back, University of Toledo.
Ariane Maxey Penn, DB, wide receiver, the University of Missouri.
Lucas Dennis, defensive back, Boston College.
Khalid Wooten, DB, University of Nevada.
So we are just moments away from kickoff with the Pirates and the Sioux Falls Storm here tonight at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center. Don't go away. We'll be back in a moment. Massachusetts Pirates football is presented by Phoenix Communications and these fine sponsors.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photograph, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
My enemies are We gon' make them on my glad they gon' feel how it's me. They say them never seen a real one. They can never be a real one. A lie they see. Yeah. When they no lose my way.
Back here at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center, here is your Nolt Chiropractic Kickoff. Dr. Stephen J. Nolt, located at 116 Belmont Street in Worcester, is a proud sponsor of the Massachusetts Pirates. Nate Chabius, the reigning Special Teams Player of the Year in the IFL, is awaiting the kick here from Craig Peterson. Peterson has it teed up, and we are set for Pirates football tonight. A low line drive kick. It'll bounce and go over the end line and out of play. And it will come out to the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 for Sioux Falls, and they start on their own 5-yard line. Dalton Sneed's the quarterback. Tim Keith, Donnie Corley, and Aaron Dilworth are your starting receivers, with Nate Chavius in the backfield tonight. And they do a read option. The quarterback keeps, and he is dropped right away.
There's Floyd, the new linebacker, Mick, like we were talking about. That's the type of pressure you want downhill. Great read, great play by Floyd there in the backfield.
So Sneed runs the football for no gain. Up front, Lawrence Martin, the fourth, is the center. James Officer and Jerome Brown Jr. round out the offensive front for Sioux Falls. 2nd down and 10, still at the 5-yard line. Deep drop for the quarterback, Sneed. Guns, and it looks like incomplete. Very close to a catch for Aaron Dilworth, but they say it hit the turf, incomplete. So 3rd and 10 coming up.
Good job by Wooten there, getting in there and breaking that ball up.
Now when I talk to, they're going to challenge the catch. All right, so I was going to mention the head coach, Curtis Riggs, and Riggs is going to challenge the first pass of the ball game.
Sioux Falls is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. The play is under further review.
Well, here comes
After
Jeff
review,
Knight.
The ruling on the field is confirmed. Incomplete pass, 3rd down.
So it is an incomplete pass, and 3rd and 10 at the 5 is coming up. Another look at it, and at first I thought he caught the ball. It did come out. It went between his legs. It was on the turf. It wasn't that close. 3rd and 10 at the 5-yard line. Dilworth will be in motion along with Kent. From his own end zone, Sneed loads up and throws, tipped and incomplete. Arian Maxey Penton was defending on the play. So good coverage by Maxey Penton, and a 4th and 10 coming up.
Great way to start for the Pirates, especially on the defense.
Well, Dilworth was the intended receiver, and he broke it up nicely. So now, a very long field goal at the 58. This is about a 62-yard attempt for Sawyer Petrie. And Massachusetts will take a timeout, and we'll step aside as well. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, Sawyer Petrie will attempt roughly about a 62-yard field goal. His kick is on the way. It's going to be well short and well wide. Has no chance of a return for Joe Von Durant. And the Pirates will take over with a defensive stop on the first possession. That's big, Sean.
Great way to start the game here for the Pirates. Coming back home, that's what you want to see, especially with those new faces, Mick.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Massachusetts Pirates. And here's the Pirates' offensive starters tonight.
Alejandro Benefield, quarterback, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Dedrick Thomas, receiver/running back, Mississippi State University.
Deidre Simpson, offensive line, North Carolina A&T State University.
Larry Williams, offensive line, Oklahoma State University.
Rubens Joseph, offensive line,
University of Buffalo.
Thomas Owens, wide receiver, FIU.
Isaac Zico, wide receiver, the Purdue University.
Darren Carrington, wide receiver, University of Oregon.
So the Pirates have the football, 1st and 10. They'll start from their own 7-yard line after a defensive stop. Owens comes in high motion. Benefield from his own goal line throws to Carrington, complete near the 10. That'll be a gain of about 3 to Carrington. So Carrington came into tonight with 15 receptions and 2 touchdowns. And bounces off the wall. Good coverage by Josh Murray, who made the tackle. Josh Murray, Chris Thompson, Taconia Darden, and famous Hasty are in the secondary. Give you the rest of the defense for Sioux Falls after this play on 2nd down and 8. And this one goes into the crowd, incomplete. So good pressure up front that time as Warren Thomas, Andres Lilly, and Keontae Chavies start up front. Marquise Hendricks is the linebacker along with Paris Taylor, seeing time in the secondary tonight. So 3rd and call it 9 at the 8-yard line. The wide side is the far side. 2 receivers set up on the far side and down the middle, complete. Owens has to catch at the 20 all the way to midfield to the 24-yard line. It took 4 players to bring down Thomas Owens, a Pirates 1st down.
Great job by Owens finding the pocket there, getting open. Great job by Benefield sticking in the pocket and getting the ball to him.
Well, when you have a possession receiver like Thomas Owens, you use him.
We've been talking about we needed other wide receivers to step up. You know, every game, Thomas Owens is going to be the guy the defense is targeting. Having him have a big game tonight's big for the Pirates.
The ball is set. Owens comes in motion this time, and they'll run. No, it's Benefield on a quarterback keep, and he crosses the 20 down to the 19-yard line. Hasty made the tackle. Well, they did a little play fake to Dietrich Thomas, and the quarterback kept it himself. Did a nice job of selling the fake.
Good job by Benefield, keeping the ball there, getting positive yards.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line. 9:30 on the clock. Zico on the near side. Carrington on the far side. 2-step drop, and the quarterback will take off. Benefield running to the 10, down to about the 8. And he should have enough for a 1st down. He will. So Benefield runs on back-to-back plays, and the Pirates have a 1st down.
Good job by Benefield, not trying to force the ball, getting a 1st down for the Pirates, keeping this drive alive. Pirates came out here ready to play tonight, Mick. They look great.
Spotted on the 13. Nice tackle by Hendricks, who is having 2.7 tackles per game. And he currently ranks 3rd in that department in the IFL. 1st and 10. 13-yard line. Toss comes to Thomas, and Dietrich Thomas crosses the 10 down to the 9-yard line before Hendricks and Hasty push him into the wall.
Every last one of them, Chase. Right wax, 5-man smash. Right wax, 5-man smash. 5-man smash.
If you can get the run game involved, Mick, anytime the Pirates get that run game going, the offense always is on full cylinders because it's so hard to stop both phases in this league. Benefield's too good at quarterback. Our wide receivers are too good. They get this running game going, the Pirates pretty much have this game in the bag.
2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line. Pirates threatening on their 1st possession. Benefield, quick drop, throws. Zico makes a nice catch. Still has it, tries to get to the goal line. He is in for the touchdown.
Great effort by Zico.
Zico was hit at about the 4, spun off of 1 tackler, took on 2 more, and was able to lean into the end zone for 6.
Great effort by Zico. Making a play, making a juke, getting north and south and getting in the end zone.
Nice 7-play drive for the Pirates. Craig Peterson is on for the extra point. Low snap, it's down, kick on the way, and this one is no good, wide to the left. So, with the extra point going awry, the Pirates lead it by a score of 6-0 with 7:01 to play here in the first at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center tonight. Peterson's kick will drive this one into the net out of the back of the end
zone. The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line, first down.
Dalton Snead was 0 for 2 passing in the first drive. Chabius will be in high motion on the far side, along with Aaron Dilworth. And they fake the jet sweep. The quarterback keeps it himself, goes across the 25 to about the 22-yard line. Cheatham Norrells was in on the tackle. This is just his second game and first game back at the DCU Center in Phoenix Field in a long, long time. Didn't really sell the fake that time, and Norrells picked up the quarterback and ran him out of bounds. Gain of 8, second down and 2. Football at the 22. And it is Chabius across the 20, picks up a block, still going to the 10-yard line. Big first down where it'll be first and goal for Sioux Falls. So Nate Chabius came in fourth in the league with 316 yards and third with 12 rushing touchdowns, and he shows us why right there.
Floyd had him. Got to wrap up in this league, especially at linebacker, especially these one-on-ones with the running back.
First and goal at the 10-yard line. And it's a handoff to the end around, and driving to the goal line and in for the touchdown is Tim Keith. Keith with his second rush of the year, and this one, his first rushing touchdown, a 10-yarder. And we have a tie ball game with 5:11 on the clock. That time, just a regular end around, and 3 players couldn't stop Keith at the 2.
Quick response by the Sioux Falls Storms there.
So a 10-yard run for a touchdown. And Sawyer Petrie trying to give his team a 1-point advantage. Well, you're right, Sean. Great answer by Sioux Falls. Daniel Smith is the holder. Placement down. Here's the kick. It's on the way. This is good. And with 4:38 to play in our first quarter, the Storm answers, and they have a 1-point lead over the Pirates by a score of 7-6. Sawyer Petrie ready to kick it away. His kick will bounce and go out of bounds. Touched by the Pirates. It's going to be marked out at about the 4-yard line. So no chance for a return. The Pirates have the ball down by a point. 4:38 on the clock and a generous spot at the 5-yard line. Chance to tell you that Oasis Bottle Service, located in West Hartford, Connecticut, sponsors the Pirates, servicing from Canada to Mexico. Order at www.youroasis.world. First and 10 at the 5-yard line for the Pirates. Zico goes wide to the far side. Owens slot right. Carrington in motion on the left. Thomas, the lone setback. Benefield from the end zone. Fires, complete.
Great catch.
And that is Zico fighting for the first down.
Zico tonight, yards after catch, man. He's hungry. Love how this guy's playing.
Well, we had talked about players who have to step up and maybe take some of the pressure off of Thomas Owens. His numbers have gone down a little bit, Owens, because of coverage, and Zico has to, help out a little bit more, and he's doing it here so far.
You called it before the game, Mick. In order for guys on the offense to step up, we need guys like Zico have a big game tonight, and he showed it early.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line. Zico comes to the near side. Owens sets up in the slot on the left. Carrington fake the sweep, hand off to Thomas. A hole opens up. He gets to the 25 and a first down.
Great move. To be successful in this league as a running back, you've got to stay north and south. They get this running game going, and this Pirates offense is scary.
Well, that's back-to-back first down plays, and it was a nice tackle by Decorian Darden to bring him down. Otherwise, Zico would have had a lot more. So the Pirates have another 1st and 10. The football at the 24-yard line. Nice drive so far, back-to-back first downs for the Pirates. Zico and Carrington in motion. Flag on the play.
Looks like offside, a free play.
And it's going to be the quarterback keeping it. Benefield crosses the 25 to about the 23-yard line. I think the defense was off.
Yeah, the left end jumped, I think.
Now Jeff Knight, our official, sorted out.
Would have liked Benefield to take a shot at the end zone there and not take that hit. But Benefield wants to win. I love his hunger.
Illegal defense. On the left end, the 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Carrington on the far side. Zico to the near side. Owens, slot left. Deep drop, and the quarterback is hit and going down. And that time, Andres Lilly is there for the sack. He came in tonight with 4.5 sacks, second in the IFL, and Lilly picks up another one. So nice job by Lilly up front. It'll be 2nd down and 11, loss of 1. The football goes back to the 22-yard line. We'll tell you that Physical Therapy Innovations has 8 locations in and around Worcester. Physical Therapy Innovations, trusted for their reputation, chosen for their care. 1:26 on the clock, 2nd and 11 at the 22. Benefield retreats to the 20. He's throwing deep to the end zone. Carrington, touchdown!
Wow.
And Darren Carrington has his 3rd touchdown catch of the year. And that is touchdown pass number 23 for Alejandro Benefield. The Pirates have a 12-7 lead with 1:04 to play here in the first.
Great vision by Benefield, keeping his eyes downfield there, Mick. He saw in that cut he was going to be open. Great catch. Way to finish the drive. Pirates came out here, scored on their opening 2. This is what they're going to need in order to beat a team like Sioux Falls.
And like we said, Zico with the first touchdown catch, Carrington the second. So more players getting involved, and the Pirates have a 12-7 lead. Craig Peterson on for the PAT. He missed his first. Trying to make it a 13-7 ball game. Good snap this time. Here's the kick on the way, and this one is good. 22 seconds to play in the opening quarter, and the Massachusetts Pirates lead Sioux Falls by a score of 13-7 here at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center tonight. Craig Peterson kicking off from the near wall this time. Changing it up a little bit. His kick angles to the far side. I think it went out of bounds in the end zone, so it's going to come out to the 5-yard line. No, it'll be the 25-yard line. I beg your pardon. So it goes out for the end line. It's the second time it goes over the wall, so from here on out, it'll be a 25-yard line every time that kick happens like that.
Looks like we have an offensive lineman playing D-line. I think a guy might have got hurt.
Yes, you are correct. That is Larry Williams playing defensive line for the Pirates.
End of the first quarter.
And the first quarter comes to a close. Massachusetts leads Sioux Falls 13-7. We'll come back with quarter number 2 in just a moment.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM, anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
Oh, Bud Light Seltzer Retro tie-dyes?
Have you tried these yet?
I'm sorry, ladies. It's my roommate, Emmerich.
Emmerich. Is that Irish?
Bud Light Seltzer Retro Tada. The loudest flavors ever.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on the Cross Insurance family
Very good.
to provide the best insurance solutions for you. We've got your team protected. Visit crossagency.com today.
Welcome back to Phoenix Field and the DCU Center. The clock is set for 15 minutes. Ready for our second quarter. The Massachusetts Pirates with a 13-7 lead over Sioux Falls. Touchdown receptions by Isaac Zico and Darren Carrington tonight for the Pirates. First and 10, 25-yard line, and Snead will hand off to Chavius. Chavius struggles up to the 21. Gain of 4 in the play. And we talked about the linebackers staying home, especially with a great ball carrier like Chavius, and that time you see even Maxie Penton coming up a little bit.
Yeah, they had so much success last drive with the run. I don't think they're going to get away from it until the Pirates learn how to stop it. So, passing game right now, they haven't had much success. Looks like we get a penalty here, maybe roughing the quarterback.
I think so. It was good coverage, I believe, by Wooten on the play. The intended receiver was down at about the yard marker looking for the first down, but that's not where the penalty flag was thrown. It was in the backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 28, low hit of the quarterback. Half distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Well, in that first quarter, throwing the football, Snead was 0 for 2. First and 10 at the 11-yard line. Chavius comes in motion. And he takes the handoff. He is into the end zone for the touchdown, an 11-yard run. Wow. I don't think anybody even put a hand on him. He hits the line of scrimmage and then actually finds another gear right there. Boom.
Until the Pirates can stop this run, I don't see why Sioux Falls will go away from it. Passing games looked a little shaky tonight. Pirates have had a very hard time stopping this team on the run. You got to know it's coming, especially linebackers and D-line.
Well, the game is tied 13-all as we have 13 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock, and Sawyer Petrie's on for his second extra point. It's down. Here's his kick. Plenty of height, and this one is good. So, Sioux Falls has a 1-point 14-13 lead with 13:32 on the clock here in our first half. So here's the kick for Petrie. It'll bounce at the 15, and Durant picks it up at the 3. Nice cut to the 15, all the way out to the 19-yard line. Decent return for Durant, and that's where the Pirates will have it 1st and 10 at the 19. Well, this will be the first possession of the second quarter for the Pirates. Chance to tell you that the next watch party is Saturday, June 4th at Funky Murphy's, 305 Shrewsbury Street in Worcester. Game time 8:05. The Pirates take on Duke City. That's Saturday, June 4th, 8:05 at Funky Murphy's. Passing in the first quarter, Benefield was 5 of 6 for 61 yards and 2 touchdowns. Top target, Owens and Zico, each with 2 catches. Or rather, Carrington and Zico. And here's a run by Thomas. There's a flag. He's still going, and then upended as he's finally pushed out of bounds by Murray. Let's get the flag. Holding on the Pirates.
50, half distance to the goal, replay, first down.
Field's only 50 yards long. If you get a personal foul, 15 yards, almost a quarter of the field. Can totally mess up a drive, especially on the defense. You put the offense in scoring position, couple penalties.
1st and 20. Back at the 9, and that goes to Durant, who Gets it back to the 21, which is just around the original line of scrimmage, but nice tackle as Durant's brought down. That's only his 3rd reception of the season. And Lilly was there for the stop. Second down and 8 at the 21. Benefield drops back with time, now goes underneath and throws to the back, complete. It'll be a yard shy as it is Dedrick Thomas who makes the catch.
Good check down by Benefield, not forcing any bad balls tonight. He looks great.
Well, he did a better job on this check down than he kind of did last week out in Arizona. From the 5-yard line, he got picked off and it went the other way.
The turnover battle's big, Mick. We talk about it. If Benefield can control this ball, I think you said the first quarter, 5 for 6. Great accuracy. He's trying to run the ball if he doesn't see anything downfield, making big plays. Offense looks great.
3rd and 1. Big first down opportunity here for the Pirates. Benefield with a 1-step drop. There is Zico, has the first down and more.
Great
Sidesteps 2 tackles and is finally dropped at the 15-yard line.
All these wide receivers, Mick, tonight, they're trying to get yards after the catch. They all look hungry. They all look on beat. Benefield's putting the ball where it needs to be. This offense looks great.
Yeah, he made Thompson Jr. miss. He made Darden miss. And then finally, it is Taylor who comes in and makes the stop. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Sioux Falls 15-yard line. And for Zico, that's his 3rd catch in this ball game tonight. Pirates are knocking on the doors. They trail by 1, 14-13 with 10:22 on the clock in our first half. Durant in motion on the near side, and they go to the corner. Zico says he was being held. No call. Coverage there by Carlos Thompson. Another look at it. It might have been a little contact, but that was an uncatchable ball. Get right down to it.
That would have been a tough one.
And you're not calling that. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line. Well, Larry Williams is back on the offensive front at tackle. Jor Simpson is your center tonight. Benefield throws to the goal line. It is caught for Owens, and his 2nd effort, he's in. Now the ball came loose. It's on the ground. There is no whistle.
I think it's a touchdown.
I think you're right.
He crossed the plane.
He leaned into the end zone. The ball broke the plane. Now this touchdown signal,
Has to be a touchdown.
And you can review this all you want, but the 2nd effort by Owens, the lean breaks the plane, and then finally the ball does come out. But well after he had possession and into the end zone.
You got to love Owens. Benefield saw him come out of the break. Defensive back was trailing. Great job by Owens, 2nd effort. All these wide receivers tonight, Mick, every time they get the ball, the 2nd effort is amazing. Great job by Owens getting the ball in the end zone, finishing the drive.
Well, that'll be his 13th touchdown catch of the year. Another touchdown pass for Benefield. He's got 3 so far tonight and 3 different receivers with touchdowns.
At home, Mick, it's crazy to think about, but the Pirates have had such a tough time when the offense gets inside the 5-yard line and just finishing a drive and putting it in the end zone. Tonight we haven't had to see that. All wide receivers have made plays, big touchdowns. Pirates are looking great.
Here is Peterson extra point attempt. It is on the way, and this one is good. So we have 9 minutes and 18 seconds to play in our first half, and the Massachusetts Pirates back out front, 20-14. As you get a look at the Owens touchdown, he puts the hand on the wall and then leans in, and then the ball came out. Pirates with a 20-14 lead over Sioux Falls, and here is Peterson's kick. He got it around the scoreboard. Chavius at the goal line. Gets to the 5, he's at the 10, and spins his way up to about the 13 before he's finally thrown back. And
Looks
then
like it's
a
coming
flag
back.
came out.
I think there's fouls on both teams. I think we got a holding and a face mask.
Lucas Dennis had the tackle. Let's just get the call from Jeff Knight. He'll sort it all out. But notice Petrie with a high lofting kick, giving his coverage team time to get down and get close to Chavius before he has a chance to return. That may be the game plan of kicking the football deep tonight.
I was going to say, giving this team an opportunity to cover the kick, you can't let the Sioux Falls Storm start at the 20 or the 25-yard line. The first drive they came out, they had to start at the 5, 3 and out. Pirates did a great job. I think right now the Pirates need to come out and focus on stopping this run.
Well, here is Jeff Knight, and here is his call.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Both of them will be enforced. During the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block, receiving team number 8. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, kicking team number 7. We'll enforce the first foul against Sioux Falls half the distance, and then a full 15 yards against Massachusetts, first down.
So they'll put the football at the 19. It'll be 1st and 10.
They're coming out with that high motion set again. If I'm a Pirates defender right now, I'm thinking run's coming.
Well, Nate Chavius is in motion, and they fake it to him. The quarterback keeps Sneed, crosses the 20 up to the 23-yard line. Well, that's good deception if you are Curtis Riggs, the head coach, because Chavius, lines up where he can, get that high motion, either in a jet sweep, fake the handoff, let him curl out, have a burst of speed, and throw to him. So you got a lot of things you can do if you're Sioux Falls.
No matter what level football you play, an offensive coordinator, a good one, is going to keep doing what is working until the defense knows how to stop it. The Pirates here, they need to figure out how to stop this run.
2nd and 6 at the 23. A deep drop for Sneed. He is going deep. Man wide open. Dilworth, touchdown.
Wow.
And for Aaron Dilworth, his 5th touchdown reception of the season. Touchdown pass number 6 for Sneed. And just like that, another lead. Well, it's not a lead change yet. We're tied at 20. Well, somehow Dilworth got wide open. And Wooten was nowhere near him. I don't know if that was his man or not. So Petrie's on for the extra point. It's a 20-20 ball game, as we have 7:41 on the clock. Here is the kick by Sawyer Petrie. It is good. The Sioux Falls Storm are back out front in a seesaw game with 7:34 on the clock. Sioux Falls leads it over the Pirates, 21-20. Here's the kick. It'll bounce twice, and it is Durant back about a yard deep. Nice return out to the 20, but a flag came out, so let's hold on.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 14, half distance to the goal, first down.
7 minutes and the clock moving in our first half. Alejandro Benefield has Dedrick Thomas next to him. Zico in high motion along with Owens, and it is going to be Zico across the 10 up to about the 12-yard line.
Good job by Zico grabbing that off the turf. I think the pass was forward, but that could have been a scary play.
Another look at it. Shovel pass. He did make the catch. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Football spotted at the 13. Plenty of time for the Pirates to march down the field. Jor Simpson, the center tonight, filling in for Sean Lockett, who was out with an injury. 2 in motion on the left. That's the Y side. Benefield goes down the middle. That's a catch. And that is Jovan Durant pulling it in right near midfield. Going to put it back at the 23, but Durant gets involved in catching the football tonight. Well, another player stepping up and making a play for the Pirates. When you have 4 different receivers getting involved, you can take your pick.
Yeah, Benefield looks good back there. He looks calm. Ball's exactly where he wants to put it.
1st and 10, 23-yard line. And here is Thomas. Dedrick Thomas crosses the 25 to the 24-yard line. That'll keep everybody honest. Nice little hole. Positive yards for Thomas. Gain of 4, 5 minutes on the clock, 2nd and 7. Oh, they're going to make it 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line. Zico to the near side. Carrington's on the left. Owens will come in motion on the near side as well. Benefield wants to put some air under it for Carrington.
Oh!
Touchdown! He caught it. He's in the end zone, and Darren Carrington with his 2nd touchdown reception of the night. And the Pirates are back out front with 4:26 on the clock.
Benefield threw that off his back foot, Mick. He was getting hit. He launched one up. He saw Carrington had a step. What a play. Wow. Good job by Carrington catching that with the wall in his face. Helmet came off and everything.
Well, he put some air under it, allowed Carrington to beat his defender. That was Murray, and he's in the end zone for 6. Pirates lead at 26-21, and a point pending here from Peterson. 3:54 and the clock moving. So Carrington with 2 touchdown catches tonight. Wooten's the holder. It's down. Here's the kick. This one is good. So, with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play in our first half, the Massachusetts Pirates with a 6-point lead, 27-21 over the Sioux Falls Storm. We'll come back to Phoenix Field in the DCU Center in a moment. Peterson's kick will bounce and roll. It's a live ball. It goes up and over the wall and out of play.
That's the type of start this defense needs. Get the offense pinned on the 5. Get this momentum.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line for Sioux Falls. Chance to tell you that Nolt Chiropractic sponsors the Pirates. Dr. Stephen J. Nolt's located at 116 Belmont Street in Worcester. 1st and 10 for Sioux Falls on their own 5-yard line. 3:25 remaining in our first half tonight.
Right back to that high motion set.
Chavius comes in motion. They fake it to him. The quarterback puts it back in his belly, keeps it, crosses the 10 up to the 11-yard line. Nice run for Dalton Sneed. And I think Sneed keeps it every once in a while just to keep everybody honest, because you keep thinking Chavius is going to handle the football.
I was going to say it, Mick. They're trying to keep the D-backs honest. They had the defensive backs last drive looking in the backfield, thinking the run was coming, and the wide receiver snuck out behind them. So the linebackers and D-line got to step up and stop this run, put some hits on the running back and the quarterback.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2, and here is Chavius. He'll have the first down, slides through, crosses the 20, and a nice tackle by Lucas Dennis, or otherwise he's in the end zone.
There's no reason for the Sioux Falls Storm to do anything else but run the ball. The Pirates are having such a tough time stopping them. You got to know that they're going to stick with the run until we can stop it. You got to be playing downhill. Floyd has got to be on his toes. The linebacker, the D-line, the D-ends, they got to be ready for this run.
2:15 on the clock moving. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line as the Storm approaches midfield. Down by 6. Quarterback pulls it back, keeps it, and he's going down. A loss on the play. First tackle for a loss for Stacy Keeley, who just joined the team this week. Most recently, he had contracts with Hamilton and Calgary in the CFL.
Great play there by Keeley. Defensive line, I know we have some new faces, but these guys got to know run is going to come. This team is going to keep running until we stop it.
No gain. 2nd and 10. 23-yard line is where they spot it. Pirates are offside. There's the flag. Free play. Sneed guns it down the middle, complete to the 15-yard line. They say, no, it's incomplete, as Dilworth thought he had it, but doesn't matter. It's a penalty against the Pirates. They were offside. Jeff Knight will let us know officially. But the end left too early.
Illegal defense, Number 16 was out of his stance at the snap. 5-yard penalty. We play second down.
Chavius to the right of the quarterback. Dilworth on the near side. Quarterback fakes.
Oh.
Now Snead throws. Rejected. And that ball is loose. It was knocked down. Was that Davis who got a hand on it? I think it was.
I think Wooten got a hand on him. I think the DN hit the quarterback. Yeah, Wooten tipped it up.
Okay.
Oh, the Pirates needed that one.
And the Pirates call timeout with 1:06 on the clock. 3rd and 5 at the 22. Chavius comes in motion. They hand off to him. He tries to turn the corner, and he is down at the 21-yard line. So no first down.
Looks like Cheatham got in there. Great play by the defensive back, forcing a 4th down. Sioux Falls got to make a decision. Do you go for it? Do you kick it? Looks like the offense is staying out there, Mick.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, 1 minute on the clock, 4th and 4 at 21. Hard to say that this might be the play of the game, but in a seesaw game and you need a defensive stop, it just might be.
This is a big play here. Pirates need to step up.
4th and 4 at 21. Pirates looking for the stop. And Snead with a one-step drop, throws incomplete. The intended receiver was Donnie Corley. The ball was overthrown. You think there's a late flag? Cheatham Norrells was defending on the play. Let's hold on.
Holding. Offense number 65.
Great
the
job.
penalty is declined. First down.
Pirates get another chance to put one in the end zone. Great job by the defense. That's the step up. That's what they needed right there.
Well, the Pirates get the stop they needed. Cheatham Norrells was defending Corley on the play, but the ball was overthrown, incomplete. The Pirates take over, 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line with 56 seconds to work with. And the Pirates lead it 27-21. So we'll see if Alejandro Benefield can engineer one more touchdown drive. The Pirates defense has 2 stops tonight. Thomas to the quarterback's right. Owens will be in motion along with Carrington. And Benefield with the option toss to Thomas to the 25, still going all the way to the 19-yard line.
Great play call.
All right, don't try to stay in bounds on these runs, all right? All right, let's go. Let's go left, wax, money stretch, left. Protect the ball now. Left wax, money stretch, left.
51 seconds on the clock. And of course, anytime now that you run into the wall yourself, you can stop the clock inside that final minute. Benefield. Hands off to Thomas, nowhere to go, sidesteps a tackler, got back to the line of scrimmage, that is all. And the clock continues to move. We are down to 42 seconds. So Thomas, no gain. Pirates are letting a lot of time run off the clock here with 29 seconds left. Now the Sioux Falls defense looks to come up with a stop. Oh, all kind of motion. Rubens Joseph started too soon for the Pirates. They might decline this. There's only a yard to go. They'll push him back. Because otherwise it's 4th down. And you'd get a chance to get the football back with 15 seconds or maybe a little less on the clock. And we will get a timeout taken by the Pirates.
False start. Number 50, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down. Massachusetts has used its last timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff.
So another look from the Michelob Ultra Sky Cam, and it was pretty obvious that Rubens Joseph jumped off. So the offside penalty moves him back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3rd and 6, I believe, back at the 24. Well, chance to tell you that Central Pizza at 222 Chandler Street in Worcester sponsors the Pirates player of the game. Pizza, wings, and more at Central Pizza in Worcester. Well, the Pirates avoid a 10-second runoff, so they keep some time on the clock. Sean Luis out, 15 seconds left and a half. You're looking at basically a 3rd and 7 from your own 24. What do you like?
I think Benefield's going to take a shot. I think we just used our last time out there, so 3rd down, 3rd and long. You take a shot, see where you end up. We've been looking great all night. These wide receivers downfield, all 3 of them have been playing great.
And the worst you could do if you don't complete it, kick a field goal. Benefield has Owens and Carrington in motion, and Benefield is looking. Now he checks it down. There's Thomas, makes the catch. He's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
Good job by Thomas. Heads-up play, getting out of bounds, giving the Pirates another chance to get in the end zone.
So Thomas goes out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a 1st down, 1st and 10. Football's at the 15. You still got 9 seconds left.
Got to take a shot here. I think if you get a play and the guy gets tackled in the field of play, Mick, I don't know if they're going to have a chance to spike the ball and get it down to get a chance to get a field goal.
Well, then if it's not to the end zone, it's along the wall. Owens is in motion. Benefield retreats, still going back, now throws in the end zone. Flags come out. Didn't have anybody open. Owens was covered nicely by Carlos Thompson. It's incomplete, but a flag at the 20. No, I don't think so.
Holding, offense number 72, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, 4 seconds left in our half. Craig Peterson going to try a 41-yard field goal. It would be his longest of the season.
Big kick for Craig. He can do it, though.
He's 5 of 7 this year, as long as 40.
Come down, Larry. No matter what, Larry, come down. There's a loop, there's a loop, there's a loop. We got it off. Good. Got it, baby. Got it. We got it.
So Peterson, good from 41 yards to end the half. And the Pirates go to the dressing room with a 30-21 advantage over the Sioux Falls Storm. Let's send it down to Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. So Craig, able to hit that huge kick there. Walk us through the execution.
It's the same thing every kick. It's the preparation's the same. It's being about consistency, being consistent as a kicker. Every rep is the same for me. It's the 3 steps back, the 2 left, getting my mental game right, focusing on making the kick, visualizing it go through, and it's the same thing on an extra point or a 50-yard field goal.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way.
I appreciate it.
Massachusetts Pirates football is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Looking for financial advice and personalized service regardless of wealth? Then open an online account today at berkshirebank.com. Our simple opening process takes just a few minutes. Once complete, you can sign up to all of our flexible banking tools from mobile banking, online banking, and our branchless My Banker concierge banking service. Come see what it means to bank with a socially responsible bank that doesn't base the quality of service on the size of your wallet. Get started today at berkshirebank.com.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photographs, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
We're at halftime at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Once again, It is 30-21, the Pirates over the Sioux Falls Storm. Hi, everybody. Mick Moninghoff and Sean Louise. Time now for the Phoenix Communications halftime highlights. And right before we get to these clips, you got to say that Alejandro Benefield's tearing it up. He is 13 of 15 for 150 and 4 touchdowns.
I mean, I'd love to say that we can expect it, Mick, but for him to play at that level, 13 of 15, the accuracy, keeping the vision downfield, no turnovers. He's just playing great tonight. We need that on the defensive side.
Let's take a look at some of the touchdown passes. In the first quarter, Benefield going upstairs to Isaac Zico from 10 yards out. It opened the scoring, and the Pirates were up by a count of 6-0.
You called it, Mick, before the game. We needed Zico to have a big game tonight. What I love about these wide receivers is the yards after the catch. They're catching the ball, and they're hungry for these extra yards. Great job here getting into the end zone.
Now, the Pirates trailed 7-6 before it was Darren Carrington getting his first of 2 touchdown receptions in the first half. This one going to come up from 22 yards.
Big play, Carrington. Usually when we hear him getting the ball, it's always something big down the field or a touchdown. This guy has come up big, especially here at home in front of the Pirates crowd. Love to see him getting involved, especially tonight.
Pirates traded some touchdowns back and forth. They actually trailed 21-20 before Carrington got his second touchdown reception, and this one from 24 yards out.
He's about to hit the wall. The helmet's coming off, able to catch that ball. He reminds me of a guy named Marty Gilliard. When I used to play, he wasn't scared to hit that wall, go over the wall. You got to love guys like this. They're not afraid of the wall. They're going to catch that ball and score that touchdown.
So Carrington with 2 touchdown receptions. Again, at halftime, it's 30-21. The Pirates leading Sioux Falls. We'll come back with a third quarter in just a moment.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM, anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photograph, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on the Cross Insurance family
Very good.
to provide the best insurance solutions for you. We've got your team protected. Visit crossagency.com today.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, ready for the start of the third quarter. Sawyer Petrie will let this one go nowhere close to Jovan Durant. So the football will be spotted at the 20. Pirates in decent field position, 1st and 10 at the 20. Well, let's take a look at some of those first half stats. We mentioned Benefield, 13 of 15, but he really passed it around nicely. Zico, 4 for 31 and a touchdown. Carrington, 3 for 48 and 2. Owens had a touchdown, 2 for 32. 2 catches for Durant, 2 catches for Thomas. So 5 different Pirates receivers getting involved in that first half. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Owens and Carrington in motion. Benefield with a quick 2-step drop. Looks for Zico, yes, at the 16-yard line.
Great pitch and catch.
So Zico with the first reception of the third quarter. Coverage by Carlos Thompson. And the Pirates have a first down. 1st and 10. Football spotted at the 18. Here's a toss to Thomas. Dedrick Thomas crosses the 17 to about the 16-yard line. Paris Taylor ran him out. So the old student body left. In the first half, Thomas had 5 carries for 24 yards. Benefield carried twice for 11. Sioux Falls kind of doing it on the ground in the first half, and the Pirates through the air. 2nd down and 8 at the 16-yard line. Owens and Carrington in motion. The ball's on the ground, and look out. 2nd sack of the game for Andres Lilly. Now has 6.5 sacks on the season. Well, when the football's on the ground, bad things are going to happen.
New center tonight. You can expect some things are going to happen. They've been playing great on offense. 3rd and long here. I expect Benefield maybe to take a shot.
And that was the one thing I did ask Mark Stout. I said, how's the center snaps? He goes, well, Simpson's pretty good. So far, he has been. Benefield flushed out a little bit, throws to Thomas, complete, down to the 10, maybe the 9-yard line. So Thomas showing he can catch out of the backfield.
4th and short. I think they're keeping the offense on the field here, Mick. They're going to go for it.
So Thomas with the catch, played his college ball at Mississippi State. Had 76 receptions for 928 yards and 9 touchdowns when he played college ball. So here we're looking at 4th and 2 at the 10-yard line. You could run for it. And they fake to the back. Here's the quick toss. It's tipped and out of bounds. And a turnover on downs. Good coverage on the play as the Sioux Falls defense comes up big on 4th down.
I think the guy covering Zico, he was a little bit behind him. He ended up breaking back towards Owens. He got his hand on the ball there. Owens had his guy beat. Good job by number 19 getting his hand in there.
Josh Murray. Josh Murray coming up with a tip. It's incomplete. So turnover on downs. Check out Boulevard Diner, 155 Shrewsbury Street in Worcester, open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, they are open 24 hours.
That was the first stop for Sioux Falls tonight, Mick. We need another one here from the Pirates, maybe a turnover. Let's see how they respond. Let's see if Sioux Falls comes out and tries to run.
Sioux Falls has it on the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. Traditional handoff, straightforward. It is Nate Chavius up to the 15-yard line. And that's before Titus Davis hangs on for the tackle.
If I'm Reggie Floyd, the linebacker, I'm foaming. I'm on my toes. I know they're coming with the run.
Well, even if they know it, it's a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 at the 15. Nothing wrong with 5 yards to carry. Chavius came in tonight, 3.8 per carry, and he has a first down here as he crosses the 20 up to about the 24-yard line. Now, you were right. You got something good, stay with it, and he has been churning it out on the ground tonight.
There's no reason to get away from it. They're going to stay with it. The offensive coordinator for the Storm, he knows Pirates are having a tough time stopping the run. This running back's running north and south.
You know, it doesn't matter what league, but I really believe in the IFL. When you see a quality back, they have another gear. You know what I mean?
It opens up everything. If you have a team that can run the ball, it's tough to stop them.
And
they're just going to keep giving it to him.
Shakes one tackle, breaks another, pinballs across the 25 to the 23, and he's finally brought down. And the other thing that you marvel at Nate Chavius' elusiveness is the fact that it's only 200 by 85. There's not much room to get outside. I mean, and yet he still makes a lot of people miss.
The thing that hurts is when the running back starts to make plays like this, the defensive backs try to do too much. They try to show up in the run game. That's where they get hurt. The defensive backs need to be conscious that they're going to try to do something and slip someone behind them.
Well, now you see traditional high motion. Pump fake by Snead. He's Oh, he eluded a sack, loaded the second one, and he takes off to the 20 to dives to the 15-yard line for the first down. He should have been sacked twice, and somehow Dalton Sneed got away and turns it into a first down.
I don't know how he got out of that one.
Watch this. After the pump fake.
Got away from Floyd, got away from the DN.
Third tackle.
3, 4. Wow.
Wow. That's a great effort. Great effort by Dalton Sneed. He had a pretty good half running the football. Sneed had 5 carries for 20 yards in the first half. It is 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. High snap, almost a disaster. Sneed pulls it down, takes off. He's at the 5. He may have a first down, depending on whether you spot him, before he's finally knocked out of bounds. Lucas Dennis knocked him out. Well, beat the end. And you can see the offensive line says, hurry up, let's get the play in, we're moving.
Big stop by the Storm. Now they're putting a drive together. Pirates are still struggling to stop the run. I don't think the Storm are even going to stop running the ball. They're probably going to try to put it in the end zone running it.
2nd and 1 at the 5. Quarterback fakes, and he is sacked.
Great play by the defense. There's Floyd. Good job by Floyd stepping up.
Yeah, that's Floyd.
To be successful as a linebacker in this league, you got to love it when you know the running back's going to get the ball, the running back staying in the backfield. You got to blitz to your work. Floyd there's playing downhill right when the ball was snapped, making a play in the backfield.
Pirates now with 15 sacks on the season. They came in 2nd in the IFL in sacking the quarterback. It is 3rd and 4 as the football is spotted back at the 9-yard line, and Sioux Falls, disrupted by that sack, will call timeout. We'll take one as well. 7:20 on the clock, 3rd quarter. The Pirates with a 30-21 lead over the Storm. Back to Phoenix Field in the DCU Center in just a moment. Back here at Phoenix Field, 3rd.
Right back to the run.
Down, and it is Chavius. Stood up at the 5, gets down to the 4. And that should be good enough for the first down.
A lot of teams use that same formation, Mick. I had said it before a couple games back. When that running back is a yard or a yard and a half behind the quarterback before the snap, it's most likely going to be a run. Usually when you see the running back in front of the quarterback pre-snap, it's tough to see as a linebacker or a D lineman, but if you can start to pick that up, the alignment of the running back, it can tip you off that a running play is coming. Right there, running back was giving it away. You know the Sioux Falls Storm's not going to get away from the run. This guy's running the ball great.
They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Nate Chavius is down to the 2. Well, Davis with a tackle, but a 2-yard gain.
This would be a big time for the Pirates to make a big stop, maybe a turnover here.
Well, when you got a quality back, you use them. Chavius with 316 yards to start tonight's game. 4th in the IFL in rushing, and he's knocking on the door here. Good look at the Michelob Ultra Sky Can. You see this formation. High snap, quarterback, hands off. Chavius has stood up to the 1. He did not get in.
Great stop by the Pirates.
3rd and goal at about the 1-yard line. So the Pirates defense has stiffened. And they're going to put it back at the 2. 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. You have Larry Williams lining up on the nose. Offensive lineman playing nose tackle right now. Chavius sets up to the quarterback's right. The wide side is the right. 3 wide outs are on that side. And timeout. Timeout taken by Sioux Falls as they want to get it right.
Wow.
Knocking on the door with 5:18 to play. Down 30-21 to the Pirates here in the 3rd quarter.
I think they've used 2 timeouts already, Mick. That may come back to bite them later on in the game.
It just might. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. The ball on the 2-yard line, 3rd down. Sioux Falls looking the quarterback on a keep, and he is into the end zone. Dalton Sneed runs it in for a rushing touchdown. And for Sneed, that is his first rushing touchdown of the season. Michelob Ultra Skycam shows that they kind of focused on the running back, and the quarterback eludes the tackler.
I think a late penalty came out. I don't know if it was a personal foul, maybe after the play.
Well, all those kind of penalties go in the bank, so which means they're assessed after the kick. Although I didn't hear a call.
No, I think they picked it up.
So Snead runs it in for the touchdown. It's now 30-27 with the point pending. Sawyer Petrie trying to make it 28. Smith, the holder, placement down, kick on the way. This one is good. And with 4 minutes and 27 seconds to play in the third quarter, it is now Pirates 30, Sioux Falls Storm 28. Hope you're enjoying the coverage tonight from Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. We'll be back in a moment. A 10-play, 40-yard drive. That's impressive. 30-28, Pirates up by 2, and here is a bouncing kick. It's taken at the 7-yard line by Durant. Durant with a hold to the 20, leaps to the 25, to the 24-yard line. Carlos Thompson made the tackle, but a nice return by Durant, who crosses midfield. They're going to mark it all the way up to the 23.
Great return and no flags that time, Mick.
So Durant with a very nice return. It is now 1st and 10 Pirates. Football spotted. Back off the 23-yard line. 4:02 on the clock. Now the Pirates were stopped for the first time in this ball game. The last time they had the football. Dante Holmes lines up as a defensive end now for the Storm. And here's a quick toss. Zico makes the catch. Forward progress, maybe a yard, and that is all. Thompson was in on the stop. Trying to run away, but the first hit was made by Darden. And then Thompson finished him off. 2nd down and 9. Called the 22-yard line. 3:12 on the clock, and it's moving. Zico wide to the far side. Durant's also going to be in high motion on the far side. With Owens. And things breaking down. There's a sack. 3rd sack of the night, and the first one tonight for Warren Thomas. So Benefield is pulled down and sets up a 3rd and long. Well, the Sioux Falls defense has really come out with a vengeance here in this third quarter, Sean.
That's what Sioux Falls needs to do in order to win this game, is put pressure on Benefield. He's been too accurate. He looks too comfortable back there. Pirates, they were struggling on the defensive side. This offense has been holding them together. 3rd and long here. We need a big play.
Football back at the 24-yard line where it's 3rd and 12. Benefield wants a timeout. Not a bad call. Pirates up by 2, 30-28. Looking at a 3rd and 12 with 2:17 to go in the third quarter. Back to Phoenix Field in the DCU Center in a moment. Owens and Carrington in motion. Benefield goes down the middle. Oh. Zico couldn't pull it in. It was in his hands, but a good hit.
Looks like Thompson Jr. got his hand in there last second. Zico's had great hands all night. That would have been a tough catch.
Yeah, I think Thompson did get a hand on it, and then you have Marquise Hendricks helping to finish him off, but that was a great coverage there by Thompson. So incomplete, 4th down, and a field goal coming up. Going to spot it back at the 17. Another 41-yard field goal attempt by Craig Peterson. Wooten's the holder. Placement down. Here is the kick. It's on the way, and this one is no good, wide right. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. 44 seconds to play in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Storm. on their own 5-yard line. And who
Still
else?
running.
Chavius breaks a tackle, and he's across the 20. One man to beat, and he runs away.
Wow.
Finally brought down. He almost ran away from Arian Maxey Penton. What a run by Nate Chavius. From the 5-yard line, made 1, 2, miss, and then Maxey Penton 3, 4. Took 4 Pirates that got a hand on him, finally brought him down. They're going to spot it at the 4-yard line, and that will be the end of the third quarter with the Massachusetts Pirates leading by a score of 30-28, with the Storm knocking on the door when we come back to Phoenix Field and the DCU Center in just a moment.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photograph, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
Welcome back to Phoenix Field and the DCU Center. We start the fourth quarter with Sioux Falls knocking on the door after a 41-yard run by Nate Chavius. It's first and goal at the, well, they call it the 3, so let's call it a 42-yard run.
Why do anything else? They're probably just going to go right back to him, Mick.
I would. He's having a night, and he takes the handoff at the 3, stood up, and no gain. So the Pirates stiffen right there. That would be Harold Brantley making the tackle for the Pirates.
Great job by the linebacker, Floyd, shuffling down the line, finding the hole, making a play.
No gain, second and goal at the 3-yard line. Pirates did not score in the third quarter, and that's a great credit to the Sioux Falls defense. Corley and Dilworth wide to the far side. Chavius the lone setback. And a fake and throw to Chavius, but that was snuffed
job
out by Wooten.
Wow.
Wooten was on the island. The toss came on the reverse pivot. And boom, Wooten's there for the tackle for a loss. Third and goal at the 6-yard line. Loss of 3. Keith comes in motion this time. Quarterback fakes, rolls to his right, throws back left.
Wide open.
Caught for a touchdown. And that is Donnie Corley with his second touchdown reception of the season. And the Storm are back out front with 13:35 on the clock. Now misdirection, go right, throw left. Nice diving catch along the wall. So Corley has the touchdown catch from 6 yards. It's 34-30 Storm with a point pending. Sawyer Petrie on for the PAT. Daniel Smith the holder. Here's his kick, and this one is good. So with 13:05 remaining in the ball game, the Storm are back out front. 35-30 The Storm lead the Pirates. Sawyer Petrie has it teed up. His kick is a high lofting kick from the 5-yard line. Here is Durant. Durant makes a man miss, and he comes all the way back to midfield. Once again, Thompson Jr. very active tonight. He had a tackle on special teams, but another good return. About a 20-yard return for Devon Durant. So the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. Call it the 24-yard line. 12:46, still plenty of time, but they find themselves trailing to the Pirates by a score of 35-30.
Pirates scoreless in the 3rd quarter, Mick. That's kind of going to hurt them. Right now, Pirates need to step up and respond. We need to score here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Benefield wants to throw, complete.
Great catch
along
by
the
Owens.
wall. There's Owens who makes the catch. Owens tonight, 3 catches. Through 3 quarters, Benefield was 16 of 20. Now he's 17 of 21. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Off the 18-yard line. Owens will be in high motion with Carrington. Zico's on the near wall. They run Thomas. Dedrick Thomas jukes across the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
First down.
Well, Thomas has run effectively tonight. That'll be his 7th carry. He has over 26 yards tonight. So the Pirates are driving. 1st and 10 with the football at the 13-yard line. Trying to retake the lead with 11:13 on the clock. Zico and Carrington in motion. Benefield keeps it and gets to the 11. Gain of 2 for Benefield. So Benefield fighting off tacklers, but couldn't get away from Marquise Hendricks. Pirates need to score. They were shut out in the 3rd quarter. Sioux Falls came back to take a lead after trailing at halftime, 30-21. Red zone opportunities, got to cash in. Carrington and Owens will be in motion. Benefield looking, goes underneath, caught.
Great catch.
And that's down to about the 2-yard line.
Owens again.
Well, go to Thomas Owens in crunch time. So Owens with another reception.
Double covered, Mick.
And the throw was behind him. He had to reach
put
back.
It behind him, and Owens still comes up with the catch. Gotta love it.
So it's 3rd down. Oh, no, it's a 1st down, I beg your pardon. They did get the 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. See if the Pirates elect to run the ball a little bit here. Take some time off. It is Thomas. Got down to about the 1, and that is all. Andres Lilly in on the tackle. So the 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. Lilly with 2 sacks tonight.
Maybe a quarterback sneak here, Mick, and put Benefield right in the end zone.
2nd and goal at the 1. Thomas lone setback. Quarterback gonna keep it. Flag on the play. Didn't really get a good push. And did he fumble the football? Yes, he did.
What's the flag, though? There's a flag.
There are flags, so hold on. It looked like he didn't really have the snap, and I wasn't sure.
Maybe illegal defense.
Well, you would have to hope if you're a Pirate fan.
Illegal defense. Number 41 was not stationary at the snap. Half distance to the goal. Replay, 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 1. Pirates get the push they needed there. There's a touchdown for Alejandro Benefield. Benefield with his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. and the Pirates have a 1-point lead at 36-35 with 8:44 to play. Fall forward, and you get 6. That's exactly what happened. So Benefield's in from a yard out.
Going for 2, far side with the ball. Hey! Hey. All right, trips, run wide read. We got trips and running wide read.
They're going for a 2-point conversion. Zico, Owens, and Carrington all on the right. Benefield looking. Oh, there could be a flag. Nope. They say the coverage by Famous Hasty was okay as he got tangled up a little bit with Owens on a replay here. You'll see Kipps tripped up a little bit. Nah, it was just a ball was thrown too far ahead. So no good on the try. The Pirates still lead it 36-35 with 7:57 to go here in the ballgame. It was a 42-yard run by Chavius that kind of turned this ball game around. This ball will be returned. It is Thompson. Did a nice job of catching it on the bounce. Then eluded one tackler. 1st and 10. Sioux Falls with the football at the 24-yard line. 7:38. Pirates with a 36-35 lead. J&J Pizza Express serves delicious pizzas, subs and salads, seafood, and more. 3 Rice Square in Worcester. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Dalton Sneeds played very well tonight. 2 in motion on the near side. And there is Chavius to the 20, to the 15. Ooh, head-to-head contact. And he really didn't go down as they're going to mark him at the, call it 11-yard line. Wooten made the hit. And watch him bounce off after this hit. Well, actually it was the back that initiated the contact, put his head down. Gain of about 9. Oh, they gave him the first down. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Going right back to him.
Well, here's the fake toss, throw underneath. Oh, and you know
Almost
what?
Had him.
Keith wasn't even looking at the ball. Tim Keith bought the fake. He was the intended receiver. Watch this. The quarterback's going to fake, and then you can see the wideout never even turned his head to look for the ball.
Good job by the linebacker, Floyd, putting the pressure on the quarterback there.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line. Dilworth goes wide to the far side. In motion will be Corley, who has a touchdown catch, and Keith a touchdown run.
Illegal defense.
Chavius takes the handoff, gets to the 10. That's all. But you're saying that Pirates pulled a hand up?
I think we got our nose tackle. We got Simpson playing, who's our center. We're having guys on the offense having to play nose tackle right now. I think one of our guys got hurt, so
5-yard penalty.
he's not used to that position, jumped offside.
Davis and Keeley are the ends, and there is a flag. I think it's on the Pirates again.
False start. Offense.
Oh, offense.
78. 5-yard
The way the
penalty,
Pirates reacted,
second down.
but they thought it was a. I was looking at the guys in the second there and all shaking their heads. Here's the Ultra Sky Cam, Milko Ultra Sky Cam, and you saw the offensive lineman pull out early. I think it was Jerome Brown Jr. Second and 11, back at the 10. And here's a toss to the end zone, well up and out of play.
Passing game hasn't worked well for Sioux Falls tonight. The Pirates got to stop the run, because if Sioux Falls has to resort to passing, Pirates got this game in the bag. They got to stop this running back.
So it is 3rd and 10. Back of the 11-yard line. Third and 10 at the 11 with 4:11 on the clock.
They're trying to put the wide receivers over there. They're going to run Chavis to the left.
Well, that's got to be offside. Here's a throw, well over, and a flag comes out. They're going to call Cheatham Norrells for a push, but the high motion man, and I believe it was Tim Keith, was well beyond the line of scrimmage. And sometimes I give him a yard, but
pass
it's a
interference.
bit much.
Defense number 14.
Wow.
The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
Automatic first down, pass interference, and they're going to call it against Norrells. Had hands on him. The flag came out. 1st and goal at the 2. Well, Sioux Falls knocking on the door, trying to take the lead with 3:57 on the clock. Can the Pirates hold them out 4 times? Michelob Ultra Sky Cam shows the wide side is the left. 3 wideouts on that side. And the quarterback going to keep, put his head down, stood up, but no, I don't know. No signal yet.
Touchdown.
Now they signal touchdown. Looked like he bounced near the half-inch line and rolled in, but the call was late. It'll stand. It's a touchdown for Dalton Sneed, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the ball game. He did break the plane right there. That's a good call. So Sneed is in with a touchdown run, and Sioux Falls is up by a count of 41-36 with 3:05 on the clock. Extra point coming up here from Sawyer Petrie. Placement down, kick on the way. This one is good. It's now 42-36. Sioux Falls out front with 2:52 to play. Buckle up. Finish coming up here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center in a moment. 9 lead changes in the ballgame. Durant from his own 4-yard line to the 15, to the 20, still going to the 25, and he is tackled by the kicker, Sawyer Petrie, across midfield. The Pirates will have great field position with 2:46 on the clock. The Rams had some nice returns tonight. So the Pirates have the football. 1st and 10 as they'll start from the 23-yard line.
Great place to start the ball for the Pirates here on this drive. Got to be smart with ball control, clock control, Mick, like we said. I think Sioux Falls only has 1 timeout left, so going to be tough if the Pirates can control the time and the clock in this game and milk it all the way down. Hopefully we can score and take the lead.
Benefield, 1-step drop, wants to throw, caught!
Wow!
Across the 10-yard line. What a catch that is. Zico.
Zico again. You said it, Mick, before the game. We needed Zico to make a big game. He came out here. He's been here all night.
Talk about a high. Look at the extension.
Wow.
High point the football? I think so. Zico with a great catch. It is 1st and goal Pirates. The football's at the 7-yard line. 1:47 on the clock moving. And the quarterback will keep, and to the 4-yard line is Benefield. Hanging on for dear life was Carlos Thompson Jr.
If you're the Pirates, Mick, do you want to score right away and let the Storm get it last? What do you do here?
Just thinking of that. They threw the ball, had the 1st and goal. I think there's too much time on the clock.
There's a lot of time.
1:26. Take a look at the fake by the quarterback, and on the island was Carlos Thompson Jr.
The good thing the Pirates have working for them, Mick, is if they can score, which would be the best possible situation, We have to kick the ball to the Storm. We can pin them deep. You're forcing the Storm now. Their running game is their whole offense. Can they pass the ball and get the ball down the field?
We're at the 1 minute timing rule, and the Pirates get the benefit of the timeout. 1 minute to play. Pirates trailing 42-36, but driving here in the fourth quarter. Back at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, 1 minute on the clock. The Pirates down 42-36. Second and goal at the 4. Benefield being flushed and sacked back at the 15-yard line. And that is the third sack of the night by Andres Lilly.
I think Benefield's hurt.
4 sacks total. Lilly has 3 of them, and Benefield is slow to get up.
What do we like right here, Brad? We got third, huh? All right. Get the other kid. Get the other quarterback.
That's 2 downs to score. That's all we got. They ain't got no more timeouts. So we're going to have the ball last, and we ain't got to get it all right here.
Somebody needs to come help him to get out of here. He can't walk out.
He can't walk out. Mike, be smart.
All right. So, Brack, what are we thinking?
4 down territory.
You want to go slip switch Z-fade? But the problem is
Don't go for the touchdown right now.
the shoot route's not going to get us a lot of yards.
You need to get half.
Or go all over.
Coach, we back here. They'll go all over. We have the 15-yard line.
Benefield's out.
And it is Mike Glass the second. Or Mike Glass the third, I beg your pardon, who is the quarterback now for the Pirates. Subbing for Benefield, who had to leave. Glass puts one in motion on each side. He's going to run it himself. He gets to the, call it the 8-yard line. So Glass runs. It'll set up 4th and goal. Spotted at the 8.
So smash. We're going to run smash, wire return. Z has the vials on the back wall.
Mike Glass is the quarterback for the Pirates. Thomas to his left. Carrington and Zico go in motion. Glass wants to throw. Caught! Touchdown! Thomas Owens ties the game with 6 seconds to play. There is a flag at the 1.
Holding, they're calling it off. Pirates touchdown. It's on the defense. Wow. If you're the Pirates, man, you gotta love it.
Defense number 1.
Mike Glass comes in the game, thrown in the fire, Mick makes it happen.
Glass throws the touchdown pass to Thomas Owens. Owens with his second touchdown catch of the night. He's got 14 on the season. For Glass, touchdown pass number 5, and none bigger to tie the game with 6 seconds to play.
Need Peterson to hit this extra point here.
Peterson can hit the PAT. The Pirates go out front, and it would be the 10th lead change in our game tonight. The all-important extra point from Craig Peterson. Placement down. Kick on the way. This one is good, and the Pirates lead it 43-42 with 6 seconds to play. Talk about a Hollywood script. Benefield gets hurt. Glass comes off the bench, but we have a flag. Let's hold on.
Illegal scrimmage kick rush, defense number 3. The penalty is declined. The try is good.
So the penalty on the defense is declined. Lead change number 10. And the Pirates lead it 43-42. Wow. It all started with that big leaping catch by Zico on the drive.
Talk about Mike Glass, Mick, coming in, thrown in the fire, literally thrown in the fire, 3rd and long. Kept his eyes downfield, made a play. Who else but Owens?
Unbelievable. Craig Peterson will tee it up with 6 ticks left. Nate Chavius is deep. Pirates trying to hang on for a 43-42 win. And go to 6-3 on the season. We are set. The run up by Peterson. Going to make it be returned 7 yards deep. Chavius to the 5, to the 10, and down at the 15-yard line with 1 second left. First and 10, 15-yard line. Time enough to throw the ball to the end zone. They're going to put 1 more second on the clock. Well, it all comes down to this. One final play. Sioux Falls down by a point. 43-42 to the Pirates. Got to credit Larry Williams playing a pretty decent game up front tonight. Along with DeJour Simpson, 2 offensive linemen playing both ways. Well, here comes a field goal to try to win the game. We spot it at the 8-yard line. Sawyer Petrie's kick on the way, and this one will go wide left. No good, and the Pirates have won the ball game 43-42. What a comeback for the Pirates. Mike Class, the game-winning touchdown pass. Celebration time here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center tonight. Pirates win it 43-42 over Sioux Falls. Let's send it down to Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. I'm joined now by Pirates wide receiver Thomas Owens. And Tio, big catch there at the end of the game with time expiring for the win. How were you able to make that play?
Coach Stott called a great call. The line did their job. Mike Glass, he made an excellent throw. We executed as a team.
And, how can the team just build momentum off this win moving forward?
Coming in day in out, next week and moving on to Bismarck.
Well, Tio, good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
Massachusetts Pirates football is presented by Phoenix Communications and these fine sponsors.
You can come to one place and be evaluated by an expert in spine care. We have a trauma program here for orthopedic trauma care. In addition, we have a hand surgery program. The Boston Sports Performance Center has orthopedic sports medicine care. It has physical therapy. It has sports-specific training. We have a concussion center for our young athletes. What these patients can do is see our group of specialists that can really take their skill, their training, and their performance to the next level.
Game time.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center tonight. Once again, your final, the Pirates over Sioux Falls, 43-42. Mick Moninghoff and Sean Louisau, and we said it was going to be a back-and-forth game. It's exactly what it was, Sean. And the Pirates, even though they only scored twice in the second half, still have enough to get it done.
We came out smoking hot, Mick, that first half, back and forth. Only 2 stops in that first half, I think, and then third quarter Pirates came out dead. But it's how you end it, right? We came out. What we want is the chance to end and win this game, and we did it. We did it. The Pirates, no matter what happened, we came out and we won the game.
Stewart Health post-game recap, a chance to go through the video highlights. And as we recap this one, we'll start with the Central Pizza player of the game, and it would be Alejandro Benefield as he scores a touchdown with 7:38 to play. It put the Pirates back out front in the fourth quarter, 36-35.
Through the air, he was there all night, accurate. Got another one on the ground. Love it.
So then that leads to the Enzo motoring drive of the game as the Pirates were trailing 42-36. And what happens is it starts with a big pass to Isaac Zico, who high points the ball and brings it in. It set up a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Me and you were talking, Mick. Clock was running down. What did the Pirates do? Do we try to milk the clock? Do we put it in the end zone and give the ball back to Sioux Falls? Couldn't have asked for a better way to end the game, but Benefield goes down. Zico makes a great catch there, and, I mean, the rest is history.
So it was Lilly who comes up with his 3rd sack of the game and knocked Alejandro Benefield out of the game, and we don't have an injury update on him yet. But then Mike Glass has to come in. He runs the ball once, and then that sets up the Cross Insurance play of the game. It comes down to an 8-yard touchdown pass to Thomas Owens to win the game for the Pirates.
Talk about being thrown into the fire, Mick. He kept his eyes downfield. I thought he was going to try to run the ball. Thomas Owens, that's the guy you want to try to get the ball in his hands. Sure hands, makes the catch, ends the game. Pirates win. Love it.
And Craig Peterson, the all-important extra point
Needed
to
that
actually
extra
win
point.
the game,
Needed it.
43-42. We take a look now at the golf post-game stats report. You know, we mentioned Alejandro Benefield. He was 19 of 23 for 208 yards and 4 touchdowns. He also had the rushing touchdown. You got to credit Nate Chavius with a great game tonight. 15 carries, 115 yards net, and a touchdown. That's one heck of a workmanship for him. And then Zico, 7 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. And Thomas Owens, 5 for 56 and 2 touchdowns. Carrington had 2 touchdowns tonight as well. So a lot of the Pirates receivers really stepping up and contributing tonight when they need them to in the victory over Sioux Falls.
Benefield was sharing the ball all over the field. Got to give credit to the wide receivers, though. There wasn't many drop balls tonight. Benefield was on the money. Very accurate, like you said. He only had a couple missed incomplete passes. Offensive line looked great. I think he only had maybe 3 sacks to that guy Lilly and maybe one other one. But all night the Pirates played great. Defense has a couple things they need to button up, but we had some new faces. So come away with the win here. I think we're coming back home next week, so got some things that we need to improve on.
Yep, Bismarck next week right here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Once again, your final score tonight, the Pirates in a thriller over Sioux Falls by a score of 43-42. Now for Sean Louisow, I'm Mick Moninghoff. Thanks for joining us this time around. And once again, the Pirates go home victorious, 43-42. So long, everybody.
My enemies are more than me, my reason. We gon' make them on my glad they gon' feel our They say them never seen a real one. They can never be a real one. A lie they see. Yeah. When they no lose my way.
Looking for financial advice and personalized service regardless of wealth? Then open an online account today at berkshirebank.com. Our simple opening process takes just a few minutes. Once complete, you can sign up to all of our flexible banking tools from mobile banking, online banking, and our branchless My Banker concierge banking service. Come see what it means to bank with a socially responsible bank that doesn't base the quality of service on the size of your wallet. Get started today at berkshirebank.com.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photograph, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.